Beautiful people. How's everybody doing today? It's your girl, Miss Eileen. Welcome to another edition of Learn to Live Stream with Miss Eileen. Because today we're going to talk about a new way that we can go live if we are part of the Amazon Influencer Program. We're now able to live stream directly on Amazon, the website Amazon. I know it's hard to believe. And this is like sort of like breaking news because it just got rolled out. And I just did a live stream over on Amazon. And I'm really pleased to share with you how things went. So, before we really get into everything, I do want to remind you that you should subscribe here. On this channel, I talk about live streaming. I absolutely love the power of live streaming and how I'm able to connect with you guys here on the platform. And for example, I have one of my favorite people that comes out to my live streams here today, and that's Studio Geek 32. Hey, everyone, I'm live now, but after my live stream, I will join. That's what you call dedication because he's live, but he still wanted to come over and say hi. Thank you so much for doing that. And also, let's face it. Hey, Miss I. Hello, hello. And my friend Michael Heel from Birmingham, UK is here. And also Briss the Boss. Hey, hey, hey. And oh my goodness, Philip, you're catching me live this time. Yay. Okay, so one thing I like to always talk about is hashtag two taps. Hashtag two taps. What does two taps mean? Well, for those of you who don't know, you hear a lot of YouTubers talking about smash that like button and smash that. I don't want you to smash anything. In fact, if you're like me, you love your mobile device, iPhone, and you don't want to smash it. You want to tap it. So tap that like button, tap that share button, share this out with all your friends because this is going to be an absolutely amazing live stream. And if you're new here, I'm going to ask you, please, please, please tap that subscribe button. And then the second tap is for you to get notifications. So ring that little notification bell so you can make sure you don't miss anything that's going on here. And also, oh, Studio Geek, you must be done with your live. Thank you so much for coming. Okay, so here we go. Amazon rolled out this influencer program about, it must be close to 3 years now. And initially, it was based on your YouTube presence and how many subscribers you had on YouTube and that sort of thing. But over time, it has changed, and they have let others into the program. If you may have a strong following on Instagram, or maybe you have a really popular website, or whatever the different qualifications may be. And they've been a lot more lenient about who they let into the program, or should I say the other way around? They've been less restrictive about who they let into the program. So if you've applied for the Amazon Influencer Program in the past and you got turned down, don't fear, okay? Try again. And if, that happens, just try to build up, find one platform to focus on to build up. It could be Twitch, it could be your YouTube, build that platform up and then apply again. And they may say, oh, okay, now we can see that this person it is. And when they say an influencer, that means that people will take your recommendations. And so that's what it's all about. Amazon sells just about every kind of product that there is that you can imagine, in addition to all the books and the foundation of how things started over there on Amazon, to even food and all kinds of electronics and gear, which is kind of what my core audience is interested in the different types of gear that I use when I live stream, or if I'm just doing a recorded video, or just going about my day. So what they let you do as an influencer is to have a page, a dedicated page. For example, my page over there is, I'm going to screen share and show it to you here. Let's make sure we got all our ducks in a row here. And so, oh, and Sammy said he did 2 taps. Thank you, Sammy. All right. So here is my influencer page. You're able to upload a profile pic and a banner. And so helping you find the best products, books, and gear. So that's what I say about my store. And so here you can have different collections. So I have my live streaming gear, my reading is fundamental. So I have all of my Audible books and so forth in there, and the smart home things. So you can set up collections. So I even have something called Beautiful Live Streamers, where I put beauty products or anything that makes you look better. It could be lighting and so forth in that particular kit and that particular collection on Amazon. Okay. So I want you guys to really think about, shopping over there and see if there's anything there that you think that you could benefit from. So, and I'm going to put the link for it in the chat here, so you'll have it. It is in the description of this video as well. All right. So there you go. Put it up on. So it's amazon.com/shop/ Eileen Smith. And that's spelled ILEANE Smith. So it's Eileen Smith. All right. And so I do want to say hello, hello. It's been a while since I've seen Ron Schneeberger from Jupiter, Florida. How you doing, Ron? Great to see you. It's been a while, and I hope all is well. And then let's face it, is saying that's nice. And I know you're using StreamYard today. Yeah, there's few ways that you could know that I'm using StreamYard. And one of them is the way I'm screen sharing right now, and also the format of these comments there. That's another telltale signal that I'm using StreamYard. And yes, OMG, you're almost at 10K subs. I know. So please tell your friends to come over and subscribe, because I need to get 10,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Thank you very much for that in advance. And you've already done that with your 2 taps. So I thank you for that as well. Okay. So I know I'm still beating around the bush. I didn't get to the good details of this yet. All right. So yeah, and don't forget to subscribe. If you're watching now on the replay, it doesn't matter. Even if I've already crossed the 10,000 threshold, I still want you to subscribe. Okay, we have a lot of fun here as well. All right, so here's how it works. Introduce this live streaming so that you can showcase products, the products that you're known for with your audience, in a live video right on the Amazon website. So for example, I'll show you, I full disclosure, I literally changed my shirt just because I wanted to make sure that I didn't have the same shirt on. So let me put that up. So here's the video from when I went live today on Amazon. Oh my goodness. So just check out what you see here. Let me make it a little bit bigger because I want to make sure you can see that when you set your stream up, you're also going to place products that you know that you're going to be talking about. So this morning stream, I talked about one of my favorite tools, which is the Elgato Stream Deck. And it lets me do things like post comments on YouTube, uh, send out tweets, all kinds of things, especially when I'm live over on Twitch. Okay. And by the way, in case you didn't know, Amazon owns Twitch. And so it lets you put those products that you know you're going to be talking about, you add them inside of the app. And so that they will show up sort of like in a shelf. There's Pat. How you doing, Pat? Pat, if you want to join me on screen, let me know because I do have, I'm on StreamYard. That's one reason why I'm using StreamYard right now. And so let me stop the screen share for a minute. Okay. And I want to get Pat that link just in case she does want to join me. All right. So can't click on buffer instead of messenger because that's not going to work. And what time is it? Okay, it's 12:27. So I don't think Pat was doing, she doesn't usually go live on her channel on Sundays. So here's the link in case you do want to join. Just let me know if you do or not. Okay. So let's go back to what the interface looks like again. All right. So of course we're not talking YouTube, right? So there's no like a lot of player controls and all that. I think because this is really new, eventually they'll probably add like closed captions. Let's make sure this is muted. Yeah. They'll probably add like some closed captioning and things. You guys can follow me over there as well. And I already posted that link in the chat, and it's also in the description of this video. And let me just fast forward here so you can see me showing off the product here. And I also showed off a few other in the stream. So, and we talked about the software I was using, and then I also talked about the Switch Pod. And that just reminds me, this is a good time, a good segue for me to give a shout out to my friends at TubeBuddy. They held a giveaway over on Instagram, and I won a giveaway. Woohoo! So I won a Switch Pod. And if you're not familiar with the Switch Pod, it is a tripod that was conceived by Pat Flynn, the one and only Pat Flynn from Smart Passive Income, and from the Ask Pat podcast as well. And his videographer, Caleb Wojcik. They actually developed and invented this product, and I love, love, love it. I'm going to get a DSLR camera just because I have this now. So these, even though I won this in a TubeBuddy giveaway, and by the way, if anybody's interested in getting TubeBuddy, you can get a free trial, but you can also get a 20% discount off of the upgrade when you use my code ILEANESBUDDY. And in order to do that, you just go to eileen.link/TubeBuddy. And if you don't know what TubeBuddy is, it's the #1 tool for optimizing your YouTube channel. And hey, I've got someone else here, and that's Giorgio. And Philip says, thanks, Eileen, for this share. Have a great and profitable day. Philip from Hiberdad. India. I think I pronounced that right. But thank you, Philip. Thank you for coming. Wow, I have my eye on this one for a while now. Lucky you. Yeah, follow TubeBuddy. Make sure you're following them over on Instagram is where they did the giveaway, but they also mention it on their Twitter. So just look for TubeBuddy, and I'm going to post the link in 1 minute. And let's welcome to the screen Miss Pat.
Eileen.
Hello.
Congratulations. You're the first person I know who did a live stream on Amazon. So yeah.
What did you think of it? Because Pat was in the audience as I was streaming. What did you think? How was the sound quality? And
it was just as good as StreamYard. It was really good. I was just wondering, so you are already selling items on Amazon, and that's what enabled you to do live streaming? Is that how it works?
Okay. All right. So you weren't here when I first started talking about it.
No.
It's the Amazon Influencer Program. It's been around a while, and I don't know exactly when it started, but off the top of my head, I'll say 3 years. But it might be 2. Okay. It might be 2. I think it's 3 years. And with that Amazon Influencer Program, you need an iPhone. I better say that now because we've been chatting it up for a minute here, and I did not mention that yet. You need an iPhone, okay? Because the app right now is only available for iPhone. They have not rolled out the Android version yet. But hey, guys, if you're watching this in the replay, maybe, and who knows, 3-6 months, they'll have an Android option, but right now it's iPhone only.
Okay, cool.
But what they allow you to do is also through software that's called RTMP, they allow you to use your desktop software. So I use StreamYard, and just really simply break it down for you guys. Don't get afraid when you hear RTMP. That just means you need to have a special password and a link in order to send the signal from your software. In this case, I'm using StreamYard, and shout out to the folks at StreamYard as well. Link
absolutely
below for you can get a free trial with StreamYard. And you can also use StreamYard for free forever if you don't mind having the little duck watermark up at the top.
Also, if you use it for free, I think your show was not recorded, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, yeah. And I have a video that shows all the ways that you can download your live streams. Now that's not going to apply to, or you might want to put yourself on mute when you start munching. That's not going to apply to this Amazon Live, because Amazon Live, I have not found a way yet to download, but I didn't even try to look for it, guys. I literally went live, and then I realized that it makes sense for me to come on and show you guys what I know so far. As I find out more, I'll tell you guys more. And just to give StreamYard another little shout out, another little plug, I'm just going to put up their little branding. This is what it would look like if you were to be on the free plan. In fact, you wouldn't. Everybody has access to this overlay, but you don't have to show the overlay. But you would if you had the free and you weren't able to afford upgrading, or if you just want to test it out, then you just have the little duck that you see up there. As a matter of fact, hang on just one moment, Pat.
Yeah, I use StreamYard too.
The little ducky over here. It's a mallard. And there's a story behind it, but I don't remember the story.
I thought it was a Canadian goose. It's a duck?
It's called a mallard. Mallard. Yes. And I know how you are. Okay. You're going to look it up. So I'm not even going to encourage you because I know you're already going to do that.
So, okay, so suppose, so I'm familiar with Amazon. I have Amazon Prime. So suppose I wake up one day and I say, gee, I'm thinking of getting a new tripod. What was that one that Eileen had? So would I be able to go to Amazon and then somehow find Eileen?
I have a shop. So here we go. First, I'm going to say hi to Jess Sampson. Hello, hello. And we're another little quick question. How is your audience notified that you're going live on this AMZ live stream? You can follow me, and I don't know how the notifications work because, like I said, today was my first day doing it, and it's
And I am following you.
rolled out. And so, and I guess it's probably similar to YouTube. I'm just assuming that you got to have notifications turned on and all that rigmarole. I really don't know for sure, but always follow me on Twitter and then you'll know. Either way, if you have to go over to Twitter. Okay. So now,
when I sign on to Amazon, then I search for Eileen Smith. I find your shop.
Nope. You don't even have to search because I have a direct link that I'm going to share with you. In fact, right before you came, I actually did talk about this and showed this, but I'll show it again. So here is my shop. All right. So let me scroll up to the top of it. So there you go. I'm going to go into see what others see. All right. So this is what you would see when you come over to my shop. I already posted the link. I'm trying to go up to scroll back in the comments. So here it is. I'll put the link up on screen. It's amazon.com/shop/ Eileen Smith.
Gotcha.
Okay. So here you can put together collections of items based on your interests. And Studio Geek says, they said I'm not qualified. And so here's the thing. You apply to get into this program. And what they do is they look at your social media presence, your YouTube subscribers. And if you find that you don't qualify, then you just need to build up your social presence, your online presence. They want people that have followers and subscribers and that kind of thing. Okay, so I don't know what their threshold is. If they have you got to have 500 or I don't know. And they may have that spelled out somewhere on the site. But I will say that what you need to do is just keep trying. Just keep trying. What up? What? A notification popped up on my phone. I was like, OMG, Eileen is live. Oh, yay. So that worked on YouTube. All right. Thanks, Jess Sampson, for letting me know that. Okay. So Jess Sampson, just so you'll know, Let's Face It was asking about notifications when I go live on Amazon. So let's just go back and I'll show you again what that interface looks like on Amazon when I was live earlier. And Pat was there.
I was.
So much. And I don't even know if those comments, where the comments show up in the replay. I don't know that the comments.
Good question.
I don't think the comments show up on the replay.
Scroll ahead. Scroll ahead. Let's see.
Well, yeah, I'm already at the 27-minute mark. That wasn't the beginning. Remember I said done this earlier. So I've been scrubbing through the video. Anywhere here where, and let me just make sure this is the only, I'm pretty sure this is the video page. Okay. And you're seeing other people's videos here. And I guess they're just not at this moment focused on maintaining the structure of the comments and all that from the people that were live. What's all that noise, Pat?
Are you able to leave comments in the comment stream? Because I would think
I did. I left comments for you.
Because I would think that Amazon would want your comments to show up because you would be providing links to the products you're talking about.
No, they want those links. They want you to use the links that are underneath the video. Okay, sorry. I apologize. I was looking at the wrong screen. So I actually went over to YouTube. So you're seeing a little bit of deception there. Don't worry. I'm going to clear that out so I can make sure I'm sharing the right stuff. Right now I'm sharing YouTube instead of the live video. So yeah, so their goal is for you to drive people to these links that appear underneath the video. All right. So I guess
Oh, so you set it up in advance. Okay,
yes, that's what I'm going to show you how to set it up.
gotcha.
That's what I'm going to show you as soon as I finish answering all you guys' questions about the whole background behind everything. All right, so let's just go back to YouTube person view, and someone else is here, and that is G. Michelle. Is there a minimum age requirement? I don't know. I'm going to assume that there is, but I don't know what it is. So you just have to go over there and search for Amazon Influencer. Let's see if we can get a link here for where you can apply.
Amazon influencer.
Okay, hang on. I didn't think to grab that link ahead of time.
Ooh, I hope the minimum isn't 5K. Oh
Where did you get that 5K from? Did somebody say that?
yeah, Studio Geek 32 was saying maybe the minimum is 5K, and I'm
I
like,
have no idea. All right,
woo.
here you go. I'm going to give you guys the link as soon as I figure out what screen I'm on. I don't believe the minimum is 5K because, like I said, they look at a aggregate. That's a better word
Ooh.
of your social media presence, or if you have a website, because some people are not all that active on social, but they might have a website with a lot of traffic. So they look at all that stuff. Okay. When the program first came out, they were only YouTube. They were only looking at YouTube originally. Okay. So now let me go back to a screen share because I'm going to screen share this influencer program page. All right. I'm going to take my comment down because I have over 1K and it's not working for me. Okay. All right. I'm not sure what the requirements are. I wish
Maybe
I knew.
they want people who are already actively live streaming. Like
Well,
I don't have.
He is. Studio Geek
He
is
is
live streaming. Yep. Absolutely.
actively.
He's a live
Okay.
stream. Yep.
Okay.
And so anyway, let's see if it tells us any of these answers to any of these questions. So here's the things that you can. Oh, says YouTube real-time approval. Facebook takes up to 5 days.
Goodness.
Twitter real-time approval, and Instagram takes up to 5 days.
Boy.
If you qualify, choose one social media account in which you'll have largest influencers on your followers. Frequently asked questions. Who qualifies? Influencers across. Go ahead, Pat.
I was just going to say, there's not going to be a lot of immediacy with Facebook or Instagram then.
Well, yeah, I guess. I guess it's harder for them to actually like if you. Well, I don't know what Instagram is. You can see how many followers, but anyway, influencers across any category could participate in this program. Currently, you must have a YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook account to qualify. So I was wrong about the website. I take that back. They don't. You can have a website, but you need to have YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook.
Okay.
Number of followers and other engagement metrics of your social media presence.
Uh-oh.
So there you go. They look at not just the number of followers, and they don't say the number, not here.
Thank goodness.
But they look at your engagement metrics. Now, that's a very vague term.
Subjective.
Yeah. So basically, they're saying we just pick whoever we want to pick.
That could be it. That could definitely be it.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of followers, but I'm on every day except Sunday. Although I'm on to right now.
You're actually now. Oh, that's right. You're a featured guest. So I gave StreamYard their shout out, but now let's say goodbye to the Mallard. Thank you for supporting us. All righty. So now let's see if I would actually have to go into my phone. So that means that I'm not going to be on screen. You're just going to be on the phone. Okay, I'm going to have to do solo. You're going to still be here, Pat, but
Okay.
still
I'll hold on before it.
being there and then my phone. So let's go into this like that. And then we're just going to have me solo. Okay. So this is the app. So I did that stream this morning and that stream lasted for 46 minutes. So right off the bat, I can tell you guys I made a mistake because you only have so many minutes for across 30 days. If you see at the top, it says minutes for the last 30 days. I only have 44 minutes left. So the next times I go in there, I'm going to have to keep it short and sweet.
Yeah, so it's not like what you're usually doing, which is hanging out. So no hanging out. So I guess they want you to do sales oriented live streams and not just hang out with the friends and family.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the whole thing is to sell their products. It's not
That makes perfect
shooting the breeze.
Still, it was a beautiful debut. Don't feel bad.
Oh, no. I don't feel bad. I didn't realize. I saw that there and didn't read it. You know, I would say reading is fundamental, but I actually didn't read. I saw it, didn't read it. Okay. So, because I kind of got a little flustered, to be honest with you, with my setup, because the first way I tried to set it up didn't work. Okay. So, well, now I know that I need to use StreamYard. Oh, let me see. I'm sorry. There's a comment here. Maybe it's signing into another YouTube channel. Well, yeah, Studio Geek, check that out. If you're using multiple emails and all that good stuff, I don't know how many multiple YouTube channels you have, but that could be an issue. All right, so this happens to be my past live stream, but if I wanted to set up a new one, let's click that button. Okay, so I click the plus button there, and you see this is what I need to do. I need to upload a thumbnail and add products. Now, you must add at least one to live stream. So you can't even live stream without having those products there on that shelf that I showed you. Okay. Then you can add a title. You can schedule these streams ahead of time. So you want to show a start time, you can. In my case, I had to keep changing it because, like I said, I was having technical difficulties. Then here it says video source. Now, when I first saw this, I thought I could only go live from my phone. But I'm going to come back on screen. But our friend Ross Brand from Livestream Deals, let's give him a shout out. I saw that he beat me to the punch because I was dealing with my daughter's Philly Real Estate Week conference. So I didn't have time to check this out. And so while I was doing that, I didn't have time to check it out. But then out the corner of my eye, scrolling social media, I saw that Ross had gone live already.
Of course.
And then use StreamYard. So that's when it dawned on me, oh, good. You can use, a third-party app. You don't have to just go live from your phone. And once again, I'm going to say that the app is only available for iPhone. So you have to set it up on your phone. So you do it. Hey now, how are you? You absolutely must have an iPhone at this time. Even if you are an Amazon influencer. And you could always borrow somebody's. If you don't have the iPhone, you got somebody got to have an iPhone you can borrow. Because you're not going to be using it that long. Because remember that you can only do 90 minutes a month so far. I bet they're going to extend that as people.
We'll see.
For people that can sell. They probably want to just test it out, and it's new. This is new stuff, guys. All right,
It's brand new.
Previously Now I just want to mention because Dave from Iographer, which is a company that sells like holders, iPhone holders, not the tripods, but the actual things that you hold your phone in. So he had, I saw him do a live stream on Amazon, but that was as a seller, not as an Amazon influencer. So some people had already had access to live streaming. So it's not really
Hmm.
the very first time that Amazon has had live streaming, but you had to be a product owner.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And I don't even think at that time um, book authors counted in that. You had to have like physical products, not books,
Hmm.
that you were showing off on your stream.
Now,
So,
this is interesting because I don't have anything on Amazon right now. I just buy stuff. In fact, I have something that's going to be arriving within the next hour or so. But
okay.
here's the thing. I was accepted into the handcrafted wing of Amazon, which is like the Etsy rival.
Hmm.
And I haven't put my toys up yet. But when I do, I wonder if I can gain access to
I bet you
Amazon
can.
live streaming.
I bet you can as a product owner. And you do it
That'd
as
be
saying
awesome.
hello to Just Samson, a studio geek. And right now I'm making my Amazon associates. Does that mean it's working? No, that doesn't mean it's working. That means you got your Amazon. And, I don't know if your age is restricting you because I don't know the qualifications for age. You really would have
Oh.
to look at that, Studio Geek. I don't know if you qualify by age. I really don't. Darn it. You really would have to go through here. I'm going to say that I bet you need to be 18, but that's just a guess. Okay.
Yeah, that might be possible because if it is a youngster who is showing off wonderful products and all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of teens um, making purchases on their parents' accounts without permission, the kids could all get in trouble, I suppose.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I feel that that could happen either way. Even if the person, they could be watching me and still think, "Oh, I love Miss Eileen. I'm going to buy that Stream Deck
Mhm.
Switch Pod."
And this and that. I do like the Switch Pod. I mean, I don't. I mean, if I buy one, I already have a bunch of gear, but I do like that. I noticed that it is slowly taking the place of the Joby Gorilla Pod, which a lot of influencers are switching over from.
Yeah. And so Studio Geek says, yeah, but I don't know what that yeah means.
But yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm not going to try to get struck by YouTube. All right, let's go back to the screen share because I want to show you some more of the goodies here. All right, so let's put me in solo mode first. I got moving parts here because remember, I am using the virtual cam of EcammLive. Shout out to EcammLive. All right, so you're going to add your title, your show time, and then here where it says video source. Right now it says phone camera, but you see here I can choose to have an external camera. And then, oh, I'm glad they thought ahead that people would be showing this on live streams. You actually don't see my stream key, which is a good thing because then people could hack into your account and all that good stuff.
Oh.
But they give you a link to copy that, and then you would get that somehow over to your computer, and then and so I've already got mine set up to connect with my StreamYard here. And of course, I'm not going to go live again. But then they also give you the option to do a practice mode.
Isn't that nice?
See yourself on a private channel page using your practice mode link. This link is unique per live stream. so I can turn on practice mode. Isn't that cool? I'm not
Very
going to do that
thoughtful.
because I don't want to go live inside of a live. Okay. And I would have to do it from my phone because I'm already live when I'm already using my EcammLive and my StreamYard. Okay. So we're not going to do that today, but we can do a practice mode. So let me just come back on cam because I see there's comments here. And let's bring Pat on as well.
Love that transition, how it goes.
Yeah, that's an EcammLive thing.
Oh, okay.
Other people don't have a job that makes me money. LOL. Other people don't have a job that makes me money. Okay, not exactly sure what you mean, but it sounds like it might be funny. And you do it, says this is very helpful, Eileen. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, dear. Yeah. You do it. You're in the Amazon influencer program, aren't you? Let us know. Okay, so
Eileen, you said this existed before, so that means that book authors were able to do this.
no,
Right?
I don't think I never put it this way. I never saw a book author go live, but that doesn't mean it wasn't there because I never spent a whole lot of time watching live streams on Amazon. But when I did go prior to this release, I went because I saw a link from the guy named Dave. I believe it's Batusta or Bausta. Forgive me, Dave, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but his company, I know how to say that, is Iographer. So I saw his link. I went and watched one of his live streams. Actually, I saw the replay. He wasn't live at the time. I saw the replay, and then I browsed through some of the other videos that were there, and none of them were book authors. That doesn't mean that they didn't have the opportunity. Maybe they just didn't,
didn't realize the opportunity.
Didn't go live that day. They send you the email right to your main email, and I highly suggest you don't want to give Amazon your little throwaway email, right? So you use your real email, that one you check every day.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, great. So he says, "Yep, I'm a member of the program." Okay, so now, do you have an iPhone? That's the next question for you. Do you have an iPhone? Because that would be the next requirement there. And then I'm going to go back to the phone screen share in a momento. I just want to double check something on the YouTube side. And okay, we could just get 2 more subscribers here today. So tell your friends.
You only need 2 to get to 10,000. Oh my goodness.
And if you're watching this in a replay, it doesn't matter. Even if I reach the 10,000 threshold, go ahead and subscribe anyway. I appreciate you.
So what do we get when you reach 10,000?
Okay, I don't want to change topics, and I'm not there yet. And when I get there, I'll do a whole stream about that.
Party.
Let's go back and finish up with what's going on with, and I'm going to put my phone back up. And I'll just put that on solo mode. All right, because there's just a couple more things we want to look at here. Now, after the practice mode, you see it says engage with viewers, show a promo code. All right, share a link to your live stream. Okay, so that confused the heck out of me. The promo code. And I am still not 100% sure of the best way to take advantage of that promo code, but it tells you, let's click that on, get started. Find promo codes to share with your audience in Associates Central. And it gives you the path, promotions, Amazon promo codes. Remember to add the products in the promotion to your live stream. Okay. So that sounds like it might be such a really good thing, right?
Yeah.
However, It's something that I need to experiment. I don't want to give it the kibosh and say, "Oh no, that's, don't pay attention to that." It may be really a good thing to pay attention to. But when I went over and looked at the promo codes,
Mhm.
I didn't see anything that even I was like, "What is this kind of stuff?" It wasn't the kind of stuff that I normally talk about. Now, you person who's watching right now, it might be right up your wheelhouse. And those promo codes may be just what you need. But for me, in the electronics kind of area, there was a bunch of stuff, products that those names were not familiar to me. There, stuff that was kind of like off the wallish. Okay.
Yeah, that's too bad. I would assume that they would put up either dummy or just place promo codes and encourage you to put in your own to show you how to do it or where it should go. That's what
Yeah,
I
they
would
did.
think.
They did. They did. Wait a minute. Hang on. I have my son's old iPhone that I use for iPhone app development. I think it's an iPhone 8. Okay. So because you don't have to really stream from the phone. In fact, they recommend OBS, but I'm pretty sure that you know how to stream from, and I think you do use OBS, right? You do it. But if not, I know you know how to use StreamYard. iPhone 8 is still not old. It's really not. Because that's what this is. That's not the phone that I'm showing this demo from is the iPhone 11, but this iPhone 8, it comes in really handy. In fact, I'm doing the work from home and all my job apps are on this phone because I don't want them on my regular phone. So it works just fine. I I'm being sent products by an HDMI microscope manufacturer. I think it is a good first live stream to do and show how I use the microscope to work with tiny electronic components. Yes! Perfect. That is going to be perfect. Yep, I use OBS. Okay. So these instructions are really laid out for OBS. Now, when I tried to put the key, that password I told y'all, which is RTMP, into Ecamm, it did not work. And it gave me a bunch of error messages, which I did not have time nor the energy to decipher. And remember, my friend Ross Brand, I already knew that he did it on StreamYard. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to keep trying to change stuff because first thing was that I had it at 60 frames per second because that's how I normally stream. So I changed that. And then it still kept giving me an error message. I was like, all right, I had it at 1080. Maybe I need to do 720. I changed that. Still to give me. I was like, you know what? That's enough. And I had my fill. I'm just
Goes
going to
what you know.
StreamYard. And so, all right. So, Pat, it's not that easy for me to explain without showing it to you. So, I'm going to go over to this promo code area.
Mhm.
And I'm not sure if there's any sensitive information over there related to my account because Amazon is very sensitive. Okay. Sheesh, a little
As
too
it should,
sensitive.
as it
Uh,
should be.
Well, I know. I don't think it should be. I mean, we're all affiliates. Look, what's the big deal? But but that's just how they are. So okay, I don't think I am in a sensitive area. So I will show it. All right, let me get it in the right tab. Make sure I'm in the right tab. Okay, I am. Let's do it. All right. So this is where I would get the promo codes from. So
Mhm.
you see what's promo in here? Now, this would be great for Mr. Rodney if I was doing a stream over in his garden. Yes. These tights, they probably wouldn't even fit on my arms. And I wouldn't mind if I knew that they were quality products. I'd used them before. My daughter used them or something like that. But
I wouldn't
okay,
sell anything like that. Mhm.
these lightning adapters, I've never used them. So I'm not going to, and they're probably really cheap anyway. I mean, cheap price wise. So I didn't want that to be part of my debut, right?
Mm-mm.
So This is the kind of stuff that you can grab a promo code for. Stuff that I never like. What is this? I'm not going to say what it looks like, but no, I'm not promoting that. That's just
Well,
me.
well, it does say recommended.
Right. Oh, and then there's others down here, which don't even show you pictures.
Right.
And like I said, from brands whose names I don't even remember, recognize. Products from ERIUAES. Vazeron. You see what I'm saying? Are you familiar with any of these
No,
names?
ma'am.
Okay, now you get what I'm talking about. They
Mhm.
do make it easy for you. They make it super easy.
Yeah.
I'm just not promoting none of that stuff.
I wouldn't hawk anything I didn't know about.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm Android Studio Geek, so I'm out of the loop on what is new / old on Apple. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm glad your son has the phone, and will he let you use it for 15, 20 minutes? Because remember, you only get 90 minutes a month, so you don't want to, use it all up in one stream. I don't think you do anyway. Well, for me, I'm glad that I still have some time left, because 90 minutes, of course, is not nearly enough for me. And I was literally talking about product the whole time I was on there. Wasn't I, Pat?
Yeah,
The
but
whole
just
time.
think this is the last week of the month, so you'll get another 90 minutes real soon.
Oh, it says 30 days. It doesn't say month.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Wait a minute. What does it say? Let me make sure it says, it says last 30 days. Minutes streamed in the last 30 days. It doesn't say what month it is.
I think it's going to be top of the month because that's too much to
That's how they
keep,
do on your affiliate.
on.
No, yeah, absolutely. Because that's how they keep tabs of your affiliate sales, is by the number of days, not by the days of the month. Like when you go in to see how many products you sold or whatever, or recommended, it goes by, you want to see it for the last 7 days or the last 28 days, or maybe it says 30 days. I'm not sure.
Okay.
And you can't go past 90 days. So sound bath meditation online. Yes, I feel like a little meditation right now would be nice. I do mine every morning, by the way. Be careful with some of these Amazon lightning adapters. $175 to get a broken off adapter out of my iPad. But I think you mean $175. Yes, this is what I mean about the lightning adapters. The only ones that I will use are Amazon Basics. In fact, I think that's what I have in here now is Amazon Basics, because it's not really that easy to get a replacement unless you go to the Apple store, which we all know are all closed right now.
Yeah.
Talk to El Jefe. He was live streaming one evening as a DJ on Amazon Live by playing music from the Amazon Music Service. Yay! Oh,
That's
God.
different.
That's fantastic, because I know so many people that want to use music in their live streams and they can't. And it's just like, it's like gut wrenching for them. For me, doesn't bother me. I don't care what kind of music. Give me all the free music. I'll take the free music from YouTube. I take free music from Facebook. It's all good to me. It's the kind of genre that I like, But other people get so upset, and they, when they get banned off of platforms and things. In fact, Studio Geek, you had a little problem with that, right? This is Amazon saying, move over, QVC.
QVC still alive? Wow. I didn't even know.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And not just move over QVC, also, on YouTube, you've got that product shelf. Even though it's merchandise, you've got that shelf right underneath your videos. So they're trying to put the kibosh on that too. Like, because most people that have that are going to be qualified for Amazon influencer, so why sell a t-shirt when you could sell a $1,500 camera?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Because the merch is okay. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I have a shirt that I purchased from one of our favorite influencers. I'm not going to say now because now I feel like I'm talking about YouTube. But you know, and it was nice and everything. It came. It was okay. It wasn't the
Mhm.
best quality.
Yeah.
And that's not the first time I brought a T-shirt from one of the merch store, and I guess it comes through Teespring or whatever. They're
Mm.
not all that great quality because they've got something embossed on them, and
Mhm.
that embossing, don't wash the shirt. You get that shirt, you better plan on save it carefully for that time when you want to wear it,
Wow.
because it's the next time it's going to look like, yeah, you've been washing that shirt. This is, oh, I said no, it's a different one. Is QVC still alive? He's laughing at you,
I
Pat.
didn't know. I don't watch that sort of thing.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
too loud and frenetic for me. I can't take it. I remember it from decades back. This is
Yep.
too much for me.
Yeah, my mommy used to be a big QVC fan.
I honestly didn't know they were still around.
And in fact, I got a laptop computer from them years ago that I loved. That laptop. I was sad when it died, but I mean,
Mm.
it ran its course. We got our money
Mm.
out of that bad boy.
Mhm.
That was when, in fact, when that died, is when I bought my Mac. It was when I bought my first Mac because I
There you
was like, okay, it's time for me to buy another computer. I've never had a Mac.
go. A big girl computer.
I didn't even think of it that way at that time. It was just like, okay, I never had a Mac.
Mhm.
So let me just buy a Mac instead of buying, you know,
Gosh,
another PC.
I understand.
And actually, this Mac, let me knock on wood before I say this. This Mac has lasted longer than that PC did. So,
Okay.
oh no, I take that back. I take it back. Unknock, because I had to get this Mac redone because it crashed. My drive crashed. I had to take it to the Apple store,
Oh,
and
that would kill me.
yeah, it
Mac
did.
for life,
It did. It did kill me. It was in the shop
indeed.
for like a week or something. Boy, that was the worst. Oh, hey, Reg is there. Howdy, hey, hey, folks. Reggie Digital is in the building, everyone. What is the app for Amazon influencers? It's called the Amazon Live Creator app. And they send you the link to download it. But you can search for it in the store. In fact, I couldn't come up with a thumbnail for this YouTube video quick enough, so I just took a screenshot from the App Store, and that's the thumbnail for this video.
Studio Geek, I still have my PowerBook G3. It's ancient. It's like a piece of furniture. It's so huge.
My goodness.
It's beautiful too, though.
Oh, I have to show it that way. I'll show it the other way. Duh. Oh, let me put Reggie's comment up first. Oh, I did that already.
Howdy, hey, hey.
My first Mac was a PowerBook G4. Okay, so let me go over to solo mode, and then let me go over to the phone here so you can see. Here's the Amazon Live Creator app. Live stream on Amazon.com. So I guess anybody can download the app, but you have to sign into your Amazon account. I don't know what kind of messaging you see if you're not eligible to do it. I wouldn't know. Let me know, Studio Geek. All right, so let's just go back to the app. So if I have, all right, here you go. Let's look at the stats here. All right. Oh, Craft Shack is in the house. Heather Crafter is here. Thank you so much for the super chat, my dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the super chat.
I never heard of Super Sticker. Is that new?
Oh, that's a super sticker. Yeah, well, relatively, yeah, it is
Okay.
relatively new.
Awesome.
And in order to see the super sticker, because they don't show up in these third-party apps, StreamYard or in EcammLive, just so you'll know. In order to hang on, let me come back on cam for a minute here, because actually I should have been had my chat popped out, and I have a feeling that I neglected to do that. And we'll just have Pat on screen here for a minute too with us. And yeah. Oh, no, I'm not in YouTube yet.
I don't think Amazon's really competing with Twitch because what they're trying to do is to sell products.
Who said something about competing with Twitch?
Oh, Reggie Digital.
Oh, remember they own Twitch, right? Wait,
Yeah.
Amazon is competing with Twitch, which they
Not
own.
really.
No, I'm not even sure why you said that, because it doesn't have anything to do with
Because
that.
this is for a moving product.
Thank you, Heather says. Oh wait, let me put these comments up as they came in. And Reggie, I'm not even sure what made you say that. And Heather says, Heather, who's also Craft Shack, notice the double A's, because that's actually her last name is spelled that way. Crafter,
Cool.
A and double A. Craft Shack. Love you, Miss Eileen. Took me a long time to get that out. But I had to tell y'all who Heather was. And if anybody loves to watch crafting and things, then you will definitely want to check out Heather.
Ooh, I wonder if Heather is able to sell her products on the handcrafted wing of Amazon. I wonder. Put it in the chat below.
I know that Heather hasn't, only because we talked about this the other day. That was just Wednesday. So, hey, what a difference a day makes. Heather, have you explored the Amazon Live app yet? And I know she wasn't doing it with being a crafter. Do you sell your craft products on Amazon, Heather? I'm not sure about that. Okay. First, I want you guys to see what a super sticker looks like. Okay. So that's the first thing I'm going to stop screen sharing what I'm screen sharing here. I got to get rid of this. And then I'm going to go screen share, because I'm going to do this in StreamYard instead of sharing from EcammLive like I've been doing. So this is what a super sticker looks like. It's animated. You get to choose. If you ever give one of your
cup of coffee.
If you ever give one of your favorite live streamers a super sticker, in fact, this is the one that Heather chose to give me. It doesn't come with an additional comment, but it, whatever animation that you choose. So I can't do it for myself. Sorry. So you guys got a lot of comments coming in. So let me go back to our regular screen sharing so that you can, I think he's cute, the little coffee. So
that's very cute.
I needed some coffee. So thank you, Heather. And so let's go back to the regular screen share. So let's remove this. And Heather is saying, no, I'm looking now. I have my own website. So she sells her things from her website, not through Amazon. So that's, doesn't really answer what you wanted to know because she doesn't.
Although she says she's looking now. I did apply and was accepted. I just haven't jumped on it yet.
Oh, okay. You got accepted. Yay. Good for you. So then there must be something about an age restriction if Studio Geek, if you still haven't got accepted.
No, I meant accepted to handcrafted by Amazon.
To sell.
Yeah,
okay.
Right.
Okay. All right. I make engineered art, Heather, but I have painted Bob Ross style paintings. Oh, it has not dawned on me that you do it, and Heather from Craft Shack may not know each other, but I want everybody to introduce each other, talk amongst yourselves. I used to be able to say, click on the 3 dots and follow one another, but YouTube took that away for some reason. Some fool around here must have been abusing that authority because YouTube took that away. So I can't tell you guys to do that, but you literally have to go into the search bar, search each other's channels, because you clearly see what each other's names are and connect with one another. But yes, you guys,
You know who messed it up? The sub for sub guys. That's what messed it up.
uh, I,
Mm-hmm.
they should have saw that coming. I
Right.
would.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, okay, so I know I missed a comment earlier, and that was because it was off topic, but that's okay, Reg. It's okay because usually it's Studio Geek that's off topic, but today it was Reggie because he says, "Have you guys heard that Instagram is up to the old borrowing tricks?" And I'm assuming that you're talking
No.
about Reels. Reels is going to,
Mm-hmm.
be a TikTok killer, I guess. I'm
Oh, yeah, yeah.
assuming that's what you're talking about. But since I didn't use TikTok, and I probably won't bother too much with Reels. I don't know. Don't hold me to that because I thought that Snapchat was never going to be my thing, and I wound up liking Snapchat, and of course, I love Instagram stories and Facebook stories and all that. So you never say never when it comes to social media. Okay. So, okay, Amazon Live is for selling products. Okay, I thought they were starting a live streaming service. So it's like QVC, yes. And if you scroll through the chat, you'll see that You Do It has already made that
Better than
parallel there.
QVC.
QVC, yes.
Hopefully better because they're not going to be hollering at you.
When are you getting channel memberships? I don't know, Studio Geek.
But you can follow her because I'm following Eileen.
Studio Geek is following. He's really following me. He's almost comes to every live stream. He's, anyway.
Awesome.
I don't know the answer to that question because I don't even know when people get channel memberships. Okay. And so Heather says, Heal, you do it. I can figure out how to follow. All right. Uh, and yes, yay, she is right. Okay.
How are you talking about sub for sub?
What is Reels? No, he's talking about, maybe. What is Reels? Reels is Instagram's version of TikTok, which is coming out next month. Oh, I'm gonna try out Reels. It is within the app or separate app. It's a separate app, and I don't know all the details of it because, like I said, I never even was a fan of TikTok. So, Reels is just like something else to distract me from whatever I'm doing here. But it might be fun. I don't know. People are even saying that TikTok is you can use that for marketing. It's not just for songs and dances. But I'm like, okay.
But
whatever.
apps that have spin-off apps don't make it very often. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. But when it comes to Instagram, though, actually, Reels is a spinoff from. Well, yeah, I guess it is a Instagram. It's just about product placement because it's really a Facebook app. It's not really an Instagram app. It's a Facebook app.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm anxious to check it out, though. I mean, to see what other people do.
They'll call it an Instagram app because more the younger crowd are into Instagram. They could have called it a WhatsApp spinoff, right? But they decided to call it an Instagram.
Okay.
I don't know. Who knows? Download an Amazon Live Creator. Signed in as influencer. We're having technical difficulties because I broke it, Heather. I broke it with my live stream. I had a total of like 60 views. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it tells me how many product clicks I had to, and I know Barb was in there clicking around.
She bought something, so later it'll show up as a purchase.
Yeah, probably within 24 hours or after it ships or something like that. And then cool. And then my buddy Richard is here. Hey, Richard, you're a beautiful person. Richard, you're a beautiful person too. Thank you so much for your attention today. And I think you can just add it in your YouTube dashboard. We've been talking about so many different things. Oh, what you asked me earlier, Studio Geek, which was when can I do channel memberships? No, I can't just add it in my dashboard. I do know that. I have to wait for YouTube to give me the option to add it to my dashboard. I can't just say, oh, I think I want to do channel memberships now. No, you got to wait for them to turn it on for you. Okay. So I do know that. Thank you, Eileen. And then you're laughing at me. I go in Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, StreamYard, and some others. You mean you go live? Okay, great.
Cool. And maybe Amazon one day.
And Heather is saying, "Hey BR," but I think that is Richard. This BR is Heather's little pet name for Richard, because I do know that they know each other. Huge milestone alert. Heather has 575 videos. Ooh. Yeah, Heather ain't no joke. And she's on Twitch. Heather's on Twitch too.
Okay.
Okay. And
doing crafts, in which case I need to remember her name so that I can look for her. And the name is Craft Shack on Twitch too.
Yes. Okay. Craft Shack. Yep. And let me put that up again so you guys can all see how it's spelled. KRAAFT.
Craft Shack.
SHAAK.
I will definitely look for Craft Shack.
Oh, and you do it. I'm going to also spell your name as well, because someone's listening and they're not watching. You, that's capital U, do it. 2 different words. Do it. So we all do it. Yes. So, okay. Let's go back and finish looking at the stats that we see here inside the app. So first, let's just put me on solo mode, and then we'll switch this over to the phone. Okay. So from, my stream earlier today, a few hours ago, and I don't know why they separate the unmuted views from video views, but I guess it's almost in my mind. I don't know, but in my mind, that is similar to impressions on YouTube, where people can see your video, but they don't actually, click through or whatever. But that's just totally in my mind. Okay. Unmuted views means these are the people that actually watch. They actually had the video volume was up and they were watching. Now they probably didn't watch the whole, 40 minutes or 45 minutes, whatever it was video, but 10 people. When I was live, I think the most I saw there was 6 or maybe 7 at one point.
Same here.
So some people watched it in replay, I guess. And product clicks was 3. And I know my friend Barb Tomlin clicked on one product because she told us that she purchased the Me Photo, which is a iPhone clamp. And then it tells me I streamed for 46 minutes. And so far, I've only got 1 live stream. And then it lets you view definitions, which actually takes you out of the app and over back into Amazon. So let's see what else we can do on this tour of this app. Let's just go to the to the cogwheel here. You can go to help. You can share your channel ID, which is so crazy. I went to that channel ID number. Okay, never mind. Can't really see it, but it's like B8BF. I don't know if it's part of my screen or not, so I'm not even going to go into that. And then community policy, I'm not going to go into that, or third-party licensing. So that was like that was going into that little cogwheel. It wasn't as fruitful as I thought it was going to be. And then home. And then, I hit the plus the last time we were here to show you what it looks like to set up a stream. And it looks like they added that as a second stream, saying upcoming, not scheduled, and all of that. Okay. Which is fine. I mean, this is
I
not.
clicked on a product too during your show because
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Great.
I wanted to see how much that tripod cost.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's come back, bring us back on screen one at a time. First, we start with me. That's just how I do. And then we put up this awesome comment. You guys are the bestest. I love learning with you. Okay. And if I didn't say it earlier, that's Patricia A. Murray,
Oh,
also
hi.
known as the Durham Skywriter. So, especially if anybody is in the area of Durham, North Carolina, you definitely want to follow her. But you can follow her even if you're not in North Carolina. And
And keep a lookout for Pity Pat Crafts. So eventually, I'll be selling on Amazon.
oh, okay. But you don't have a YouTube channel for that, right? I think
No,
I think you should.
that's why I named my channel Patricia A. Murray, because it's my journalism and my and other fun stuff. And when I do my crafts, in fact, I have like guitar tutorials, and that's a whole separate playlist. So when I start doing my toys, that will be a different playlist. I prefer not to have separate channels. I prefer different
I don't
playlists.
blame you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you tested the waters with all. You never know. The crafts might just blow up on YouTube.
Right?
How I buy too much on Amazon. Don't say that,
Oh,
Richard.
what's too much?
You can never buy too much. You can
Never buy too.
always just go over to my shop link, which is in the description of this video.
Yeah, unless it bankruptcy, it's fine.
But
It's
once
fine.
again, let's see how far back it was when I posted that link. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't want to have to type it in again. Oh, good. I finally found it. So if you ever feel the need, the urge to shop over there on Amazon again, you just go to amazon.com/shop/Eileen Smith. Okay?
It's funny how you change your voice for your commercial messages.
Yes, that way, if anybody's listening and not watching, they know, oh, she changed up her tone. What's she doing? And then they'll come over and watch. Okay. All right. And then Studio Geek says, it's not the age, it's Amazon. Darn it. I made a new account and it didn't work. Well, if you made a new Amazon account, it's not going to work because it's going to take them a few days to verify who you are, who you say you are. I can tell you that right now. But I didn't suggest for you to do that, just for the record. And nobody heard me say for him to do that, right? Okay. Maybe because I have a tiny channel. Maybe.
I would think. Now I have a tiny channel too. I only have a couple or 300 subscribers, but I'm constantly on. I have a daily show, and even though I don't have a lot of followers, no, I don't have a lot of viewers. I think the fact that I'm on every day might make a difference. In fact, I will. I probably need to look into that to see what's more important: the number of followers or the fact that you're consistent. What do you think?
Well, according to what we read, if we go back to what we read here, it says, and guys, yeah, I got too many tabs open. Y'all made me do it though. Got all these doggone tabs open. I can't just pop back over there like I wanted to. So hang on. Let me get rid of the chat. I had the chat in the screen share because I wanted y'all to see the super sticker. We did that. We've moved on from that. Let's go back to this Amazon influencers qualifications because I know we read it earlier, but it's been an exciting day.
Very
And
exciting.
some of the things that were said need to be repeated. So let's just go back now to screen share. Whew, took me a while to get myself together, but here we go. It says Influencers across any category can participate in the program. Currently, you must have a YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook account to qualify. We look at the number. We look at the number. We look at the number. Did I say it enough times? We look at the number of followers and other engagement metrics of your social media presence. But I wanted to bring that back up because they say that they look at the number. I'm sorry, I have Heather's comment still up there, and you do it. I don't think you do it. Got a chance to answer because he probably is away. But if he's on Twitch, it's you do it. He would have the same name, Heather. Okay, because I know he's on Twitter even with that name. So, is it good that 3 people open my email from my email list and 2 click the link? That's amazing.
Yes.
That's amazing because how many people do you have on the list altogether? So that's a key. You know, when you ask that question, you got to say how many people actually got the email. All right. When you say 3 people opened it, but how many did you send it to? Did you send it to 10 or did you send it to 10,000? Now, if you send it to 10,000, no, that sucks. But I know it's not 10,000. I'm just saying, you know, you got to be relative. You got to give more information in order to ask, is that good? But I know that you just started your email list. So I'm going to say that's excellent. Excellent. Oh, can you comment it so I get the full spelling to follow you, please? Oh, he did. Let me just type it in here. You do it. That's the best I can do for you, Heather, because I'm not sure that you do it is still here because he got quiet. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Let me back up. I put that comment up.
Oh, thank you, Heather.
Oh, okay. Well,
thank you.
Fun. Just sub to Patricia A. Murray. Okay.
And I will look for you as soon as I'm, you know, back on my
that's
laptop.
what she was talking about. She wasn't talking about you do it. She was talking about Patricia. Okay, sorry, I'm a little behind. I know a live streamer that has more tabs. Yeah, I got a bunch of tabs. We both watch them. Yes. Just shove to Patricia A. Murray. Okay. And then maybe 5K they think is a lot. And
I think it's a lot.
If it's 5K, I would need 4,998. Oh gosh, Studio Geek. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's just check one more thing before we
I'm just curious, if you don't mind. You obviously have spoken with Studio Geek before. What kind of videos does he do?
Music. He is a musician, and
I will definitely check him out.
He does parody videos. He plays keyboards. He sings songs.
I'm looking for you. Okay, as soon as I'm off here.
Writes his own music.
In fact, I need to jot it down. The Studio Geek and where's my pencil?
So yeah.
Yeah, Studio Geek and
fun channel.
Craft Chef.
I did it, y'all. I did it.
You got to 10,000 for real.
I did it.
Yay.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. All right, let me
get the wave. Everybody, do the wave.
Let me get the screen share up. OMG. Oh, y'all are so good to me.
See?
Yes, 10,002 subscribers. OMG. Thank you. And I don't have one of those counters that I see a lot of people using. I didn't feel like researching where to get it from, but here's my YouTube channel analytics, and you see it over here. 10,000. As a matter of fact, let me take a screen. I don't need to take a screenshot. I got it on the video, but I want a screenshot anyway. 202 subscribers. So, wow. You know what? I thought I had my.
I raised my mug to you.
Oh, thank you. Wait a minute. I'm not looking at the screen right at this very moment. Hang on. I forgot to have my Streamlabs subscription widget up. I closed it out to do something else earlier as I was moving things around here, and I forgot to put it back up. So let me just see if I can reach.
Take care, Heather. Take care.
Heather.
You'll be getting a new subscriber.
Doug came in and said, wow, congrats. Thanks, Doug. Oh, Doug Houston YT. And when I played, I got to back up the Righteous Brothers.
Oh.
Wait a minute. When you played what? I didn't know that.
How about that?
Who was your 10K? Yeah, I'm going to go over here in Streamlabs now, see if I can figure it out. You can't, honestly, YouTube doesn't show. Yeah, Streamlabs isn't even showing it either. But I will give shout outs and re-trigger some alerts from some other recent subscribers. Thank you, Marie.
That's cool.
Thank you, Health Info. I don't know why it's taking so long for Health Info one to show up. There also was a Health Info one. Thank you, Health Info, for being a subscriber just the other day. And also, oh, this is so cool that I'm actually live when.
See?
And then there's Michael Daniels with the super chat. Thank you for being such a fantastic subscriber, Michael. And I don't know why Heather's super sticker didn't show up over here, but yeah.
Cool.
Yes, this has been very, very cool. I really appreciate each and every subscriber. And, I just think it's awesome.
It's beautiful.
And KLB. And why don't you use Ecamm for interviews? I don't like Skype. That's a short
Skype.
answer. But I mean, I could have told you that long time ago.
I signed up for Ecamm when I realized Skype was involved. I didn't even bother.
They're working on an alternate, just so you'll know.
That's okay. That's StreamYard.
Late to the party is streaming via Amazon New. Yes, it just launched last week for the influencers. For the Amazon influencers, just launched the other day. And so I went live. Today was my first day going live with it. And it was cool. It was pretty cool.
Never knew.
Stunning achievement for you, Eileen. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I so appreciate you. And Heather leaves when Michael comes in. Just kidding. Yes, actually, Michael's not here. That was a super chat that Michael gave me the other day. But through the power of Streamlabs, I'm able to re-trigger that. So you can see their $20 super chat from Michael Daniels.
Whoa.
It actually happened 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
But hey, I love that. If I didn't have anyone giving me, Heather gave me a super sticker earlier and all that. But if I didn't, if I wanted to encourage you guys, I could just re-trigger one of those alerts that I just showed you. I don't like Skype because it shows your IP address. Well, that part I never paid attention to, and I don't know where it shows it at. But that's not why I don't like it. It's too clunky. I just don't.
I was just gonna say it's old and it's clunky.
And Gabriel says, "Oh wow, yeah." So Gabriel, if you are in the Amazon Influencer Program and you have an iPhone or access to one, then you should be able to go live on Amazon. I want to stream in 4K sometime. You can stream in 4K directly from EcammLive. And I know Studio Geek he's got EcammLive, he's got vMix, he's got the whole setup. He's got all the setups because he's got a PC setup and a Mac setup. So streaming in 4K when it's just like a talking head video, or I don't know. I know some stuff like that doesn't impress me. I know a lot of others are very impressed by that kind of stuff. Is like for me,
somebody says we don't even see in 4K anyway, so it's all hype.
Yeah, that part I don't know. Question: if you don't use Ecamm/Skype for your interviews, what do you use? And how about for audio only interviews? I use this StreamYard, which is what I'm using right now. Just so happens that I'm using the virtual cam of EcammLive. And that reminds me that even though I've reached a milestone, if you're watching this in the replay, go ahead and subscribe. So, also, audio interviews, I would just go ahead and still use StreamYard and then just download the audio. But because if you have a pro, I believe it's called, account on StreamYard, you don't even have to go live. You can just come in, like Pat and I could be here. We didn't have to be live. I could just press record, skip going live and press record. And then when it's all done, I could download the audio or the video. So I could do that. I actually rarely do interviews, but StreamYard gives you that flexibility. And so the link is in the description if you want to give StreamYard a try. And Studio Geek is always bragging. No, I'm just kidding. He does. He uses Zoom or vMix call. Wait, you use Ecamm as well, don't you? I prefer Google Duo since I'm a video chat with both iOS and Android. And I heard someone the other day talking about Google Duo, and I thought about you. I was like, wow. Oh, my daughter had this virtual conference. It was Philly Real Estate Week. And so she had like 50 speakers. And throughout that time, people were talking all different ways of doing real estate. And this one particular topic was about how he can, talks with his team and keeps all of his business aligned. And he mentioned that sometimes he uses Google Duo. And I was like, that was the last thing I expected somebody on this conference to say. I thought they were all just be using Zoom because that's what we did the conference on, with Zoom.
There's another platform that most people don't know about. It's called Jitsi. It's old school. It's free. It's very simple. Jitsi. It's European, and you can talk to just about anyone. And if someone has a really slow connection, they could phone it in.
Okay.
And join the conversation.
Okay, 1080p 60 is fine. Okay, I think I'm still on 30 because I had to change it to 30 to go live on Amazon Live. So that's a point. If you're going on Amazon Live right now, as it stands, 30 frames per second. And I think they only want you to be 1280 p. 1280 by 720, whatever the p is there. Okay, got it. Thank you, Eileen. Oh, this is good to know. Thank you, Yoda, Eileen. Yoda. Is Eileen S. Yoda? Yoda. Oh, no, I don't know how to speak Yoda. Good video tutorials for StreamYard and StreamYard. Yes. Thank you, Studio Geek. And Studio Geek says, I haven't used Ecamm in a couple months. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that you were using the other thing you mentioned there. Zoom. I didn't know you were using Zoom. Good for you. Okay, guys. I just feel like, oh my gosh, I made it to 10K. One thing I need to check. Because one thing that I thought you get when you reach 10,000 subscribers, I thought, I could be wrong, because
one of those arrow things.
I don't know what that means, honey.
You know how they have the YouTube arrow thing that they frame it? It's like a
No, you got to have 100,000 subscribers for that.
oh
When you say
okay
they frame it, you talking about they send it to you in the mail?
yeah
Black?
yeah
Yeah, you're 100,000 subscribers for that.
okay well a couple more is fine.
Oh, Doug is here, so Doug might know. Doug, what do I get for my 10,000 subscribers? What does YouTube give me access to? Just downloaded the app. Need to check out the influencer program now. Yeah, you got to sign up for that. Doug, you should get it. You should qualify with it based on your YouTube, and because you have a very active Twitter and all that. You should definitely get it. I have Zoom. I will give it a go. Now, the only difference with Doug, because you're in Australia, I don't know if that matters. I don't think it will, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I just putting it out there because I don't want your feelings to get dashed because you're not in the US. I haven't used Ecamm ever.
Oh,
I know
you get a merchandise shelf.
a
Cool.
merch shelf. That's not what I want. What? Anything else? Sheesh, that's not what I want.
You
I
be
just,
choosy.
I just bashed the Microsoft.
You can sell.
Let me see if I get the one thing that I did want.
You sell T-shirts.
Nope, I didn't get it. I want
Thank
stories.
you. Play button.
Caleb, thank you so much for coming in with your wisdom. It's called the play button, the silver
Thank you.
play button. Yes, you need 100,000 subscribers for that. And Beauty Bubble is saying the same thing as Doug. She says, I believe you get Teespring product carousel. I want stories. Product carousel. But thank you, YouTube. Whatever y'all give me, I love y'all. I love you either way, even without the products and all that good stuff. I have US affiliate account already. Oh, okay, good, Doug. Your alter ego is here in the United States. Okay. Stories. That's what I want to get. Stories. Yes. But I just pushed that button and I didn't see stories. I just maybe, it takes a while because remember, they're all the way in California. So maybe they didn't catch on yet. I'll give you.
Studio Geek wisely pointed out that you need 90K more to get to 100K.
Yeah, and silver play buttons. I think it's wonderful. I don't ever want to sound ungrateful for anything. Okay. But seriously, I don't even have pictures of my daughter, my parents up on display. So what would I do with a silver play button? Leave it in the box. But then again, who knows? By the time I get one, I'll probably be in a whole different setup and maybe I will have things on display. And the reason why I say that, because I used to have an etagere with all of the pictures of my family, my parents, who are both, which every morning I still thank God for my parents, my grandparents, my daughter when she was growing up, myself, maybe me, and maybe some ex-boyfriend. I don't know. I used to have all these pictures. And then I took it down for whatever reason. I was cleaning out a room or I moved things around or whatever. And I said to myself, you know what? All that stuff is just collecting dust, and that's just more dust for me to wipe up. I don't have time for that. I never put it back up. And that has to be 20 years ago. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's nice. Like I said, I do not want to sound ungrateful. It's nice, but I got enough knickknacks. Knickknack, how you say it, Patty
wax.
Patty wax. Membership is technically 30K, but it's still beta. So people with less have it and people with more may not. Yeah, memberships would be nice. Memberships would be nice, but and that's what Studio Geek was asking about earlier. But stories is what I was hoping to see show up. But maybe tomorrow. And maybe I should record some stuff today so I can upload it to stories. If do they let you upload the stories? I think they do. Richard only has 999,000 to go. But I think you have
You can
more.
do it.
I think you might have a little bit more, but I'm not. Hey, I ain't saying.
You can do it.
Stories don't seem to be a gift of the 10,000 subscribers. May come to you during business week. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thanks, Beauty Bubble. Yeah. And that's fine. I just the fact that I reached a milestone. Oh, let me see if TubeBuddy acknowledges me yet. Let's just go over into TubeBuddy
Eileen's looking for props everywhere.
because they have the cutest. Yep. Yes, they did. TubeBuddy has the cutest little banners now. Oh, okay. I'll show you.
Now.
I will show you. Yeah, they updated the banner. Well, if you have a higher plan, so you can get one. Let's make sure. Sorry, these milestones require a pro or a higher license. Yeah, I have the pro or higher license, honey. Okay. So these look so much cuter than the other one. The other one's nice too, but they're cute. Oh,
I like that. Congratulations.
Sign in, which I'm signed in, but let me just go ahead and download this one right now, just so I have it. I'll put it on my desktop. Yes, it could take a day or two for YouTube. Yes, I realize that, Studio Geek. Yep. And Caleb says, give it a while. It may take a while to process. Yeah, and then they also probably want to confirm all those subscribers are real subscribers, and it may even dip down, which is another reason why I'm downloading my certificate right now. Okay. Just in case.
Oh, somebody cancels their subscription.
People, YouTube finds out they're not really people on YouTube, or people get kicked off of the platform, whatever.
Russian bots.
Tons of things can happen. And Richard says, and you can upload to Instagram also. Yes. Stories, whatever stories. Well, the stories, the difference, Richard, because I'm not sure if you follow this kind of stuff on YouTube. The difference with the stories on YouTube is that they last longer. They're not 24 hours. I want to say they last 5 days, which to me, it makes a lot of sense. I don't think, I always thought that 24 hours was a dumb time limit, even on Snapchat. I don't get why 24 hours? I guess that is to give people FOMO because they want people to come back within 24 hours. But to me, people got lives. They might not come on your app every single day. That doesn't mean they're not an avid user of the app or they don't love the app or whatever. So give people more time to see your stuff. You know what I'm saying? And plus, people like me who subscribe to hundreds of channels, you can't get through everybody's stuff. I'm not supposed to just sit here because, I better hurry up because they're about to expire. Man, please. Then that just makes me just say, forget it. All right, whatever.
So Eileen, so when you open YouTube, as you know, you have the recommended videos, but how do you get to be one of the recommended posts?
Okay.
I noticed some people have posts.
Wait a minute, hang on. Let me just backtrack off of what you said, because first of all, I know that most people do what you just said, but I never. Wait, say that again. Ask that question again, because I'm saying I never, and then I'm realizing as in mid-sentence that maybe I heard you wrong. I heard you say something I wanted to hear you say, not what you actually said. So ask that question again. Can you please?
Okay, when you're signed in and you open up your YouTube channel, open up YouTube.
Okay, I did. I did hear you right.
Yeah, YouTube. You see recommended videos.
No,
but there are also a few recommended posts.
Okay,
I was wondering how did they do that?
Okay, all right. Boop boop boop. I was right. I didn't hear what I heard what you said. I don't open up YouTube that way because I don't go to the YouTube homepage. Never, ever, ever. Because what do I want? Because if I go there, they're going to show me what they want me to see. Why would I do that when I've subscribed? I just told you I've subscribed to hundreds of channels. I want to see what I subscribe to.
That's what I'm saying. I get to see.
So therefore, I have it bookmarked. Watch. See where my bookmarks are? I named it Watch, but actually it's my subscription page. So when I go to YouTube, that's the page I go to. The page for the channels that I subscribe to. I ain't going to y'all homepage so y'all can serve me any old kind of stuff y'all think I want to see. Because I don't want to see what y'all want me to see. I want to see what I want to see. That's why I subscribe to these people.
Okay.
All right. So I just needed to get that off my chest. Because
I like both ways, but yeah, it's fine.
I also advise y'all because if, like I said, if you go to the homepage, you're going to see what they want you to see.
Okay, that still did not answer my question. However.
All right, so now I'll go over there against my better judgment.
Because you will scroll down and see 3 posts. And I'm wondering how did they get latest YouTube posts?
All right.
So how did they get there?
Let's talk about it, and we'll actually do a show and tell. Because posts are from what's known as your community tab. Now, everybody doesn't have the community tab. You're going to have to go to your channel and see if you have it. But since I just so happen to have something really, really cool to post over here on my community tab, I'm going to post it right now. And y'all all know what that is. That banner that I got.
Okay.
And I can write my little post and, say we did it or whatever. But, let me come back into StreamYard and I'll do that in the background. Now, I would like for you to go, if you want to, you can screen share your YouTube if you want. And you can check to see if you have it.
Oh my God. My computer is about to shut down. I didn't plug it in. Oh my God.
Okay. All right.
Wait a minute. Let me
get your plug. Let me come back.
Oh my God.
And I'll just put me on solo while Pat around with her plugs in the background. And I actually had to mute you for a second, Pat. Okay. All right. Whew. That was
crisis averted.
Just in the nick of time. So if you want, not only if you want, you can screen share.
I've never screen shared anything.
In fact, I think I want to do a different version of that TubeBuddy banner.
I don't know how to do it.
You don't know how to screen share? You don't screen share on your live on StreamYard?
Oh no, I just talk about what's happening today in Durham.
I never noticed that before. Yeah. Okay, so you need 1K for the community tab. Yes. And community posts, Doug is saying. And how many people are you subscribed to? Probably 1,000. You can have a lot of thumbs up, soar, like I get your videos on the front page. Yeah, the front page. Yes, I always go to the subscriptions. Yes, it's not just me. Doug is with me. Yes, team subscriptions. That's a new hashtag I just made up. Team subscription page. I don't know. Well, I'll work on that hashtag. I've been watching for a long time. The stream. Yes, you have. And I thank you. And I wish you would have saw me when I was live on Amazon too. You missed that one. And yeah, okay. So I think I got mostly all of your. Yes, I always go to the subscriptions. Yes, because, like I said, you can save it and reload it again for another 24 hours. Yeah, but then people will see you had a story, you posted a story. It only stays live for 24 hours. So some of your friends see it, right? Let's say 50 of your 100 friends see it. Then you upload it again. So now they get it again. So now they're like, wait, what kind of story posting is she doing? Is she going to keep reposting the same story? So that Richard, that's going to make people unfollow you. That's the deal with that. All right, Pat, how's it going over there?
Really, really slow. I do have latest YouTube posts, but none of the three are you, however.
Huh? Say that again. You
So,
are you on your own channel? I'm sorry, you didn't know really. Maybe I didn't make it clear what it was I was asking you to do.
okay.
I wanted you to see if you have the community tab on your channel.
Oh,
You don't have 1,000 subscribers, so
oh no, heck no.
you may not
Mhm.
have it, but sometimes YouTube gives people stuff ahead of time. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, here
Everything.
we go. Thanks for subscribing, Pink Kitty.
Yay.
Thank you. That's not one I went in there and triggered from Streamlabs, y'all. Thanks, Pink Kitty, wherever you are. Let me see.
I do not have a
You don't have a
community
community.
page.
Do you have
I'm gonna
one?
close this down because it's slowing everything down.
Yeah, it
I
is
gotta.
slowing everything down. You're right. And
So
actually,
let
I
me
could have
just.
went over there myself and saw. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna post that, and I'm gonna go over to your channel, Durham Skywriter.
No, Patricia A. Murray.
Oh well, yeah. When I search for Durham Skywriter, it brings me to your channel.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what you have is the old legacy version, which is called discussion.
Okay.
And actually, YouTube was supposed to get rid of discussion.
Hmm.
But see how Alfredo left you this comment from 2 years ago? You didn't even respond to him. And I'm going to
Uh,
leave you now.
now I respond to all the comments.
Uh, Do you see? Are you looking at my screen? My screen share?
Everything's messed up now. I shouldn't have.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay, yeah, there it is.
okay. You you are seeing it?
I see it now.
Alfredo said, "Hi Patricia, thank you for advice and content."
Hmm.
2 years ago.
Okay. Well, I usually answer each and every comment since I don't get that many.
Well, I'm
So
going to leave one
I'll check it. I'll
now.
check it.
I said, "Hi Pat,"
Hmm.
and you'll see whether it
Okay,
shows
I'll
up
check it.
or not.
I'll
So,
check it, but I gotta close these extra windows. I'm trying to
yeah,
close
yeah.
iTunes and it won't close.
Oh, yeah, iTunes is definitely something that will
So
eat up your resources for sure.
yeah,
When
I
are
can't
you
close
post-
it though.
when are you posting on your tab? I just did. And Pink Kitty said, "Haha, you're welcome. I'm in San Diego and I'm a writer." Yay! Okay. What do you write about, Pink Kitty? And so as far as I'm concerned, you're my 10,000th subscriber. Even though it should say 10,003 right now, but I know YouTube's counting is just a little wonky sometimes. So let's see what it
Okay,
looks like.
I had to force quit it. Okay,
Oh,
okay,
and good
that
thing you
that
didn't
should
have.
be better.
Ooh. Oh, this looks so cool. Let me just, I always tell you guys, savor the moment. So this looks so cool over here I'm definitely taking a screenshot of this, y'all. On my channel page where it says 10K subscribers. Oh, I am savoring the moment, y'all. Thank you all for being here with me to savor the
Yeah.
moment with me as well. And I'm just going to go down here to that on my screenshot. You can't see my screenshot I'm taking, but oh, this is so cool. Yes, yes,
All
yes.
right.
Oh, I feel like I feel like I'm making a difference. I feel like I have I don't know how I wound up shooting over there. Okay, because I clicked on that tab. That's how. Let me just take down screen share now. Oh, that's what I wanted y'all to see.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks pretty to have the 10K under my name. It looks very pretty. Oh, and
Yeah.
I'm going
It
to
does.
do a stream, or I might even do it as a video to just say how I know that people like to do things in a rush. They want to quickly, like how to do this quick, how to grow on YouTube fast, how to get more subscribers overnight. And how it's not always about that. It may take I've been on YouTube for a long time and I'm finally getting to 10K, but I didn't follow any of the paths that others tried to lay out for me, that you should do this,
Mm-hmm.
you should do that. So I'll do a stream about that one day. I'm not going to go into it all now because then I
Okay.
won't be interested. Pink Kitty writes sci-fi along the lines of Octavia Butler and Toni Morrison. They are my role models. I'm your 10K subscriber. Gee whiz. Yes, you are,
How
girl.
about that?
Beautiful page. Thank you. And someone just commented on your community tab. I wonder who that someone could be. I wonder if it's a studio geek. You have to actually click
Just
on this
woo
thing,
woo. We did it.
and it says, "Congrats, you did it." Thanks for your support. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so very much. Okay, so now this community tab, just so you'll know, has been I don't know, like some people find that it's not that helpful, but you see, it shows up on the homepage, so there's something to it, right?
It's not the same as community. I mean, it's the same thing, pretty much, isn't it?
No, no, no. What I meant was, maybe I said that wrong. Some people who have YouTube channels feel that their community tab is not that important. They totally disregard it. They don't post on it. They don't. They just don't think much of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they interact with other people's community posts or not, but a few people have said, community tab. I don't bother with it. It's no big deal. And I've heard a few different takes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, for me, it's been so.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And so I guess I've always been looking forward to the stories. In fact, I wish they would have gave me stories before giving me the community tab.
I'm thinking if you really do want a lot more subscribers fast, I don't know if you do or not, but I can imagine whenever you go on Amazon that you can tell people that you have expanded videos on YouTube and to subscribe to your channel.
I think Amazon does not want you to do that. In fact, I
Oh,
remember seeing something, some wording
oops,
about not sending people to other sites.
sorry.
I'm pretty sure I saw that wording in here somewhere.
Excuse me.
But I'm going to have more people on YouTube than I would on Amazon.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. But still.
I think. Well, for one thing, Amazon is limiting how long you can be on there.
Mm-hmm. Which is good, actually. Because when I'm looking for product information, I don't like for it to be dragged out for too long.
Oh, actually, you can move up the ranks in this Amazon. Okay, I'm glad you brought that up because we didn't talk about this.
Hmm.
So let's go back to the phone. Let's go back to that beautiful screen share of the iPhone. All right. And so I'm a rising star, which I guess makes sense because I just got on here, right? And then I
Mm-hmm.
can view benefits, which we're not going to click into that because I want you to see down at the bottom. I mean, under that, it says insider view benefits. Once you
Mm-hmm.
meet this goal, you will be eligible to apply for this level.
Mm-hmm.
So minutes streamed in the last 30 days. Oh, so I guess I got to get to the 90-minute. Okay. So the 90 minutes is not a limit. That's a goal. Oh.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Mm.
Oh, that's different, isn't it?
That's totally different. See what happens when you read?
When you actually read,
When you actually read instead
not
of
just
just seeing
glance.
stuff. Because let me go back. Let me go back where it says 44 left. But over top of that, very tiny, it says next level. They got to make things big.
Oh, I got
Okay,
it.
so my next level would be inside,
Insider.
and then I will have to apply for that though once I get to the 90 minutes.
Oh,
Okay,
well, hurry up.
then A list minute stream goal is 1,000 minutes, and
Mm-hmm.
you've got a sales goal with that 5K
Oh,
or 100 units. So that's
wow.
good that they give you the choice of the number of units. So even if you're selling low or pushing low dollar um, product like
Mm-hmm.
books and things like that, and I do sell a lot of low dollar products, but most of the low dollar products that people buy through my associates link are not things that I'm selling. It's just randoms, you know.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
or 100 units. So I could sell 100 units of randoms.
Yeah, sometimes you have to read something more than once, don't you?
Yeah. Instead of just doing all this fly by the seat of my pants
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
Mm-hmm. This is
Okay.
cool.
So I will say, whew, I've been on here all day live streaming. I haven't had lunch.
But isn't it nice that you are actually live streaming while you reached your 10,000th
Yeah,
subscriber?
it was.
That doesn't happen every day.
It sure don't. Only happened
So,
once in this whole decade, as a matter of fact.
L'chaim,
I
a toast to
Thank
you.
you.
A toast
Thank
to
you. Oh, I
you.
put my Ecamm cup up, but I had my bottled water. Thank you. I started YouTube in 2009.
Okay.
So I honestly I never been one for do things fast overnight.
Mm-hmm.
You're just gonna really, but I know that's what most people want.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not going to say I never put that kind of content out there, but I've always been a patient person when it comes to milestones and all that stuff. And so Beauty Bubble has some insights here. Amazon prefers and recommends you have at least a 30-minute live, preferred 60 minutes. Oh, thank you, Beauty Bubble. Can't name B casters, but in
Broadcaster.
hours, yeah, I know what that's what she meant. But in two, I don't know why she hyphenated. I guess she ran out of characters, maybe. But in 2 hours of 2 days, so close to 2,000 USD in products during their first foray. Yay! What kind of product was it, Beauty? Since you can't name the broadcasters, maybe you can say like, was it clothing? Was it electronics? Because Amazon's categories are just like when I was looking for those promo codes earlier, some of the categories, I kept looking for technology and there's no technology. It's electronics. And I'm like, oh, yeah.
I feel two ways about that, though, Eileen, because I do watch a lot of YouTube videos whenever I plan to buy something, no matter how small. I look at the how-tos, and I like to get people's reviews and comparisons and whatnot. And I'm not willing to sit through a 60-minute. I mean, if it were a friend, if it were you, that's different because I know Eileen hangs out. Let's hang out with Eileen. But
Mhm.
if it's someone I don't necessarily follow or really know, and I'm really wanting to know about a particular microphone, or something. I'm not willing to look at something for more than 10 minutes.
And I can understand that, but let's just think about what we've been comparing this to, QVC, right?
Which I don't
So,
like.
well, yeah. So if you're not a person who likes that, then you just don't
Mhm.
like that style of broadcasting. But
Mhm.
uh, there's some other channels that are on my dial here in Philadelphia that I don't watch them, but they're 24/7 just showing like rings and pocketbooks and
Mhm.
apparel. These kinds of streams can go on and on because there's so many different colors. There's so many different
Thank
styles and
time for that.
different ways you can wear it. So, like I could have went on and on with the Stream Deck this
Mhm.
this morning, but I didn't, because it was my first one. I didn't
Mhm.
want to go too deep into it.
Yeah. And I'm glad, because the only reason I watched was because it was you. I don't know what a Stream Deck is.
Mhm.
And when you explained what it was, I saw no use for it for me. But I
Mhm.
only watched because it was you.
Well, Pat, I think for you probably would benefit from using a Stream Deck because I know that you use a lot of software on your computer. You use software to create videos
Mhm.
and well, you can't use it with Stream Deck, with StreamYard yet. But let's
Mhm.
just say your video editing or your photo editing software, as long as there's shortcut keys, copy paste, like
Mhm.
Control C, Control Command. I'm sorry, we're talking
Mhm.
math. Then to make your workflow easier, and I'm
Mhm.
especially really thinking about editing those videos that you make for people.
Mhm.
Uh, if you find out that instead of every time you need to slice out a piece of a video, instead of hitting this key and that key and that, and all you had to do is push a button instead, and it made that process so much easier,
Mhm.
you would appreciate the Stream Deck. And they do have a mobile device, mobile app.
Okay.
But
Well, I'll look at it. I mean, I'd never heard of it. I didn't know what it was about. So
yeah, it's something that I think you would like in
I'll
in the
check it out.
long run. But anyway, guys, it's been fantastic. Rodney, I reached 10,000 subscribers. He said, "Congratulations."
Woo.
They are called flex pays.
That's
And you can pay
crazy.
overtime. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Let me go to your
Oh.
original comment, Richard, which was I watch QVC and HSN. They have some good deals on there for electronics. Yes. And you can literally spend time. I remember when my mom was alive, rest her soul, Barbara, she could have QVC on for hours.
Oh my God.
So it was time for her stories. And they're gonna watch the stories. But but when the stories went off, she gonna watch QVC until the number came on, the lottery in the
Your
evening.
mom was old school.
Well, yeah, I mean my
Oh,
mom,
gee.
like I said, rest in peace. She's been dead for 10 years.
Mhm.
She passed away 10 years ago, but that was the kind of stuff that, I mean, she was retired and,
Mhm.
especially after my father passed, uh, shop and relax was all she.
Nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying it's old school. I mean, that's
So she watched the story.
yeah.
Wasn't nothing else on TV. It's still nothing
I
else on
got.
TV. But anyway, I don't watch stories. I'm just saying. I
Mhm.
was for a while there. When I got my first knee replacement, I was into me some Young and the Restless. Woo! And now when I see it, I'm like, how did I ever watch this show? But anyhow,
Mhm.
anyway, guys, thank you so very much. Thank you, Pat, for
Fun
being
hanging out with you as always.
okay. Yes. And we will continue exploring this Amazon Live. This is my Learn to Live with live stream with Miss Eileen series. So I'm so glad that we were able to break ground on this new platform, and we kind of learned a lot as the stream went on. And so we'll have to do another video to follow up behind
Sure.
this one. But I think I am going to just, Richard says, I was tired yesterday and I am tired today. So I am retired. Good one, Richard. Good one.
Good one. Good one.
Retired. I like that. Okay, Pat, well, I'm going to close out. And
All
so,
righty. I will leave you. See you
oh,
later.
thank you so much, my dear. And even though, as I mentioned earlier, even though I have reached a milestone, I still want to encourage you, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe. I talk about digital media here, which is live streaming, YouTube. I talk about podcasting and email marketing. And so my subscribe button got stuck there. My fault. I pressed the wrong thing. So when I start my live streams, I always say, hello, beautiful people. And that's because I believe that each and every one of you is beautiful. You've got a beautiful message. Now, it doesn't matter if you're a woman, if you're a man, if you're non binary. You've been drawn to me and I've been drawn to you. So I know that you have a beautiful, beautiful message that you want to share. You may feel a little afraid. You may be struggling with the tech. And so this is what I'm here for. This is my promise to you is that I will try to help to simplify the technology for you, to take your hand, walk you through step by step so that you don't have any barriers when it's time for you to put your message out there in the world, that you will just say, I know what button to push. I know what I'm supposed to do here and what I'm supposed to do on these given platforms because you've been listening to your girl and watching your girl here on YouTube. So, with that, I'm going to end the broadcast the way I always do and say to you, stay beautiful.